Hey, thank you for checking out this video. I'm going through this book, Predatory Thinking, and sharing my concepts, my ideas, my thoughts based on some of the chapters. And I'm going to cover two different ones here. This first one is on separate messages work better in separate ads. It's a very advertising related book, and I think it makes so much sense. Don't try to overload your prospects' senses with too many messages. And then the second one that I want to talk about is we need to really think about the question that we're asking when it comes to the question that it comes to advertising is, will people notice the ads? And what's going to get your prospects to notice your ads? So here's the two thoughts. People noticing the ads and overloading people's senses when it comes to advertising. I worked with a company that we did a lot of messaging, but we tried to push too much stuff onto the customer through our advertising, direct mail specifically. We tried a couple different things. We had 4 different trades. It was HVAC, plumbing, electrical company, and then they did duct cleaning, so heating and air conditioning, and then duct cleaning. So it was 5 different things. And sometimes we would try to push all of it onto the customer. And then we had a maintenance plan that we throw on there. And really, it's not about getting everything to the customer all at once. It's about creating a relationship between the customer and that brand. And this is where understanding who your demographics are, who are your customers, who are the best customers, that is what matters most when it comes to building a relational marketing relationship with the customer between your brand. You want to build a relationship and nurture a relationship between the customer and your brand. And you do this through messaging and understanding who your prospects are. If you have a certain number, if you have leads, if you have customers, this is a great place to start. If you don't have customers yet, I can't help you out in this video. But I'm talking to people that have customers in their CRM, which is a customer relationship management system. And if you have customers, then I highly recommend that you get a customer profile analysis done. And that takes the customers that you have, takes their information, and you can work with a company. If you want that company, I can help you out with that, make that connection. But you work with a company and they will take that data and put it against their database and give you an idea of what the home value is of that customer, what their income level, what the age range is, your most customers, looking at indexes. And this gives you a top level demographic base, a foundation of who your customers are. Now, there are cycle level demographics that can help you get more directed in the messaging that you're sharing with your customers. And that is really where you continue to build up a strong connection with your customers by the messaging, but also understanding the demographics of your customers. I think this is so important. When you understand the demographics of your customers, you're able to get precision in your marketing spend, your marketing strategy, instead of just taking a shotgun with birdshot and shooting it. And so birdshot, these little pellets, and it just kind of like sprays out all over the place. You're getting more directed, and you're using a slug. A slug is just one piece of metal for taking down deer. But you're getting really, really directed when it comes to messaging to your customers. So when you understand your demographics, you get a foundation of customers that you can message to. And when you start to understand the cycle level demographics, Well, now you can get specific and more strategic in messaging. And this goes to the second point in the book, which is how do you get your customers to know this? What types of messaging can you create to get in front of the customers? What do I mean by this? Well, we did a campaign where we looked at 3 different age groups. It was 60 to 75, or 60 plus, 45 to 55, and then like 30 to 40. And so we did these commercials called what you're talking about. And so it was a customer calling in, and we wanted to make sure that we had the messaging that was relatable to the age group of the customer, and that those age groups were seen on the screen. And then we took our lead list, our demographical lead list, based on the demographics of our customer base that we wanted to market to, based on the parameters of what their home value was and what their income level was and what their age range was and what type of home they had. We segmented those demographics and those customers on the lead list, prospects, and we created these ads that would talk to and connect with, as best as we could, those age grouped demographics. So now we're connecting as much as we can to those customers. We're not throwing all of our trades at them. We're not going, oh yeah, look at that. A couple, shooting all our bullets off at once. But we're getting direct in the messaging on one trade, on one service, on one area of our business, and then trying to connect to those customers of that age group. And that's how we try to get the customer to know this. How are we connecting as a brand to that customer? How are we talking to that customer? How are we nurturing the relationship with that customer? All of this is important. All of this comes into marketing. And this is like, this isn't just going to Google to buy leads. Google and buying leads from Google, that is a transactional relationship. I think that Google is a necessary evil. I have some customers that spend a lot of money. I've talked to a lot of people that spend a lot of money on Google because that's all they know is buying the leads through transactional relationships. But that's not how your company is going to grow long term. In my opinion, you want to differentiate your marketing strategy. You want to have all these different links in the marketing chain, all these different marketing tactics that, when connected together, can help bridge the gap and build the relationship, a strong bond between your brand and the customer over a long period of time. Lifelong value of a customer can equate to millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars in revenue. You do well with the customer. They want to either be part of your maintenance plan if you have one. They want to be a part of your club or whatever. That could be monthly revenue. They want to continue to utilize all the services that you offer. They may do a video testimonial. They might write a raving review. They might become a raving fan. They might share your brand with their friends. And so that could equate to hundreds of thousands of dollars in revenue over the lifetime of that customer and thousands of jobs. It's really important to get the messaging correct and get your customers and understand how you can get your customers to notice your brand and start building that connection with your prospects and customers. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a great rest of your day. If you need any help with marketing or marketing strategies, I would love to have a conversation with you. Learn more about what your goals are, what your struggles are, and how I might be able to help you. Let me know, drop a comment below, and I'll see you in the next video.